Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. I'm Laura, and today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about myself. So I've gotten a couple new subscribers recently, so thank you to everyone for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you watching my videos, commenting on my videos, liking my videos. It means a lot, so thank you so much. For those of you who don't actually know me in person, I figured now would be a good time to sort of tell you a little bit about me and maybe a little bit about this channel too, actually, now that I think about it. So you do the get to know me tag on YouTube and it sort of gives you like talking points. Yeah, so let's just get into them. First and foremost, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a couple of people have asked me, what's the deal with the name of your channel? So there isn't a particular story to the name Accidental Beauty. I thought it would just be appropriate because I sort of got into the makeup and beauty world, I guess by accident. I was a bit of a tomboy growing up when I was, like a little kid. And then when I was a teenager, I was like against anything girly. So anything like makeup, hair, I didn't wear the most flattering clothes. I just kind of wore like baggy clothes because I wanted to be a punk. And I thought that meant wearing baggy like khakis and an oversized hoodie. It was also the mid-2000s, so not a very beautiful time as far as fashion goes. And then I started wearing makeup when I was about 16 or so. And by wearing makeup, I mean like sort of putting some eyeshadow, like very crappy drugstore eyeshadow on my eyes and then blundering through eyeliner, and then I started wearing mascara like every now and then a few years after that. But I didn't seriously get interested in makeup until maybe 3-4 years ago. So my makeup journey has been, I guess, short, recent. I don't really know what I'm doing. Everything I do is self-taught from YouTube videos or just me figuring things out. So I'm not a pro. This is just for fun. And yeah, and I found recently I really enjoy doing makeup. It's like almost like a therapeutic part of my day. I really enjoy painting my face. I am a graphic designer by trade, so I like decorating things. So it makes sense that I like to decorate my face and my hair. But yeah, the accidental beauty part is just, I don't really know what I'm doing and like if it works. So naturally, my battery died. So what was I saying? Yeah, basically, I sort of accidentally fell into the makeup world. I can't remember exactly how. I think I just started to get more interested in makeup and trying to learn how to do things properly so they look a bit smoother, a bit nicer, a bit more put together, because I'm really not a put together person. I pretend to be, but I'm not really. So I'm all about fake it till you make it. So I figured might as well, like, if I can sort of pretend to look like I'm put together, then maybe eventually I'll be actually put together. So I got interested in makeup, especially, colors. Obviously, I like to express myself through colors. And then it just sort of snowballed and I started learning more and more about different techniques and new products that I hadn't heard of before, like highlighting and contouring. Had not heard of that before. I absolutely fell in love with highlighting, and contouring is still a work in progress, but hence the accidental. So it's just sort of me figuring out how to use makeup, and maybe I can teach someone tricks that have worked for me. Anyways, let's get into the get to know me section. So I'm gonna just be reading off questions from a couple different get to know me tag lists that I found online. So let's get into it. Question 1. Are you named after anyone? So I am. I have 4 names. I guess 2 of them are my legal names, or like whatever. Basically, I have my English first name, my English middle name, and then obviously my last name. And then I have my Hebrew first name, my Hebrew middle name, and then my last name, which is the same. So my English first name is Laura. I'm not named after anyone. My English middle name, Rebecca, So I'm named after my great-grandmother, whose name was Rebecca. And then my Hebrew first name is Leah, and then my Hebrew middle name is Tova. I am named after people, I just can't remember who they were and how we are related, but I am named after people. Okay, second question. When was the last time you cried? This one is an easy one. It was when my boyfriend Ari and I saw the movie Coco. We were in tears. There's that one scene, which if you saw the movie, you'll know which one I'm talking about. We were just silent tears streaming down our faces. It's a beautiful movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It is beautiful in every single way. And that scene just hits you right in the heart. It's beautiful. Anyways, moving on. Do you have kids? No, I don't. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Kind of a weirdly worded question. I really hope so. I like to think that I'm a cool person, and I like to think other people think I'm a cool person. And it's really sad if you say no to that question. Do you use sarcasm a lot? No. What's the first thing you notice about people? Probably their eyebrows. I have like a huge complex when it comes to my eyebrows. So it's definitely something I notice about other people. If they have like if they're having a good brow day, like if I can tell that they've done something to their brows, like they're using some sort of product, definitely notice that. Even just like if they're not wearing product, like just the shape of their brows, like, yeah, I definitely notice that. What is your eye color? So my eyes are green. I can show you a creepy close-up of them. Okay, there we go. So that's what they look like. They're like an olive green color. I was born with blue eyes, and then they changed to sort of a grayish blue, and then they changed to like a muddy color that I just didn't know what color my eyes were for a few years, and now they're green, and I think they're super cool. Scary movie or happy endings? That's a tough question. Because like I haven't seen a lot of scary movies, but I like scary movies, I think. Like just getting that adrenaline going, and I don't know. But like I wouldn't pick watching a scary movie every single day of the week, if that makes sense. But I also don't want to watch a movie where it's just like a happy ending cliche thing. So I don't know. Okay, next. Favorite smells. So definitely the smell of like chocolate chip cookies and like vanilla. Like pretty much the typical liquid lipstick smell that smells like sort of freshly baked cookies, that vanilla-y smell. Love that. Also, I got this juicy perfume. I can't remember what it's called. Viva La Juicy. I think that's what it's called. I'll put it up over here. I really like that. It smells like really nice and sophisticated. Like, so I have this thing where I'm like insecure about the way I smell. And like I don't have BO, but I'm just insecure about the way I smell. It usually doesn't affect my day-to-day life. But if someone walks past me and they're wearing a really nice, classy perfume, I suddenly feel self-conscious, and it's like, man, like I want to smell like them. I want to smell classy. That smell makes me feel classy. So there's that one. There's also this One Direction perfume that I think might be discontinued. I'll put it up over here. That one also smells really nice. What is the furthest you've been away from home? Okay, that's, I guess, like geographically. I don't actually know which is geographically further, but Israel and Buenos Aires, Argentina, those are the farthest that I've been away from home. Do you have any special talents? So I've got like some weird things that I can do. There's this thing that I can do with my tongue that apparently it's like you either have the gene that you can do it or you can't. So I can. So, yeah, I'm super cool. I can also raise my eyebrows separately. So like, what else? I'm like double jointed. I have like hyperreflexive joints on my fingers. I can also pick up skills actually pretty quickly. I don't know if that's like considered a special talent, but I adapt pretty well to situations. I feel like I'm in a job interview right now. So we're going to move on to the next question. Where were you born? Born and raised Toronto, Canada. Still live here. What are your hobbies? Making YouTube videos is a recent hobby of mine. I also sing. I occasionally play guitar and write lyrics and music. Do you have any pets? Unfortunately, I don't. I really wish I had a dog and a cat, but I don't have any pets. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a younger brother. His name's Aaron. You can follow him on social media at Greeny Snipes definitely on Instagram. I think that's also his Twitter username. Anyways, you can go follow him, but he has more followers than me, so like follow me first at Loria1 on Twitter and Instagram. Self-promotion. Who was your first best friend? I don't know if this counts, but when I was 3 years old, my best friend's name was Claire. I haven't seen her since I was like about 3 or 4. How tall are you? I am exactly 5 feet, which I think is about 150 some odd centimeters. I'm very short. Nothing I can do about it. Please don't comment about how tiny I am. Yes, I know. How many countries have you visited? So let's see. I visited Canada, United States, Argentina, Israel. So that's 4. Been to 4 countries. Oh, actually 5. I've been to Chile, but I've only been in the airport. So I've been to technically 5 countries. Tell us about one of your bad habits. I bite my nails or like pick at my nails and like the skin around the nail. Not a good habit. Do not recommend. What is my favorite drink? If we're talking non-alcoholic, probably the green tea Kit Kat Frappuccino from Starbucks. It's really bad for you, but it's absolutely delicious. And then since it doesn't specify alcoholic drink, I really like spiced rum, just like on its own. Just straight up, no chaser. Do I speak any different languages? So obviously I speak English. Anikam medaber ivrit. Sore ni watashi mo Nihongo ga hanaseru. And then I also speak like a tiny bit of Mandarin, but like barely. Like I took like intro to Mandarin Chinese. I'm not going to embarrass myself with that one. What is your favorite store? So I have a few favorite stores. Obviously Sephora, Ulta, Anthropologie. I love Anthropologie. Also the store, it's a Canadian store from Quebec. And now they're in Ontario, and I don't know if they're in the States yet, but they're called Simon's. They're like a department store, really, really nice. I also love Macy's, love Macy's. So that's like about 5 or 6 stores. Anyways, moving on. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I didn't watch a lot of TV growing up, so I'm like now trying to catch up on all the shows that I missed. So some of the ones that I really enjoy are Arrested Development. Love it. Hilarious. So funny. Breaking Bad, I recently finished, and it's like, love it. So good. Naruto, I love anime. So I never actually finished Naruto. So I'm like finishing up like sort of the big like filler bits at the end. Dragon Ball. Well, so not original Dragon Ball. I didn't really love that. But Dragon Ball Z was like my jam growing up. And Dragon Ball Super is so good. So those are some of my favorite shows. Next question, PC or Mac? Mac, all the way. I'm such an Apple fan. I switched my phone to an Android, and I really regret it. I really want to go back to Apple because I love having all my technology synced, if that makes sense. It's just so much more seamless. And I just, like from a design standpoint, I just prefer a Mac environment. What phone do you have? I have a Google phone, the Google Pixel, the original one. Yeah. Oh, okay. We can finish it off on a cute note. What is your favorite animal? So I really love cats and dogs. Can be more specific. I love all animals. I think all animals are great. My favorite cat is probably like a tabby cat. I don't know, but I'll take any cat really. As long as it has a nice personality, or at least as long as it likes me, I'll take any cat. As far as dogs, I love Labradoodles. I think they're adorable and so fluffy. Golden Retrievers, Lab Retrievers, of course, and Huskies. I love Huskies, German Shepherds. Also, Samoyed, I think is how you pronounce that. Big, white, fluffy dog, so cute. Anyways, I'm getting really excited. I really like dogs and cats. And also, I love chinchillas. They are so cute and soft. Yeah, those are the main ones. Yeah, so that's all the questions that we have time for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have more questions for me, feel free to comment them in the comment section below. Also, please follow me on other social media. I take artsy pictures of myself, my hair, my food, my traveling. So you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Loria1. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. So I'll see you in my next video.